We started Clothpad here in 2015. We saw an opportunity in the market that there wasn't an absolutely great product here, and we saw that there was an opportunity to bring a really amazing product to Australia for all the women here to be able to use an organic product that was 100% organic cotton. They could use that instead of the supermarket brands and also instead of the other washable products that were already here but were dyed products that contained maybe formaldehydes and dyes and inks and other things. We believe that there was an opportunity just to bring the standard organic product chemical free. The pads are made of 100% organic cotton, and that's on the top sheet and also on the internal layers. We find that is the best thing for the most natural part of a woman's body. We thought that the organic layers inside the Clothpads is perfect because it is natural for a natural part of the body. Other products which have dyes in them, the dyes can be acid dyes. You don't know what they're actually made up of as well. And generally with cotton pads, if they are dyed, when they're dyed, they add in formaldehyde so as the dye becomes dye fast. Then they also add formaldehyde in after that so as they don't shrink. Our pads with the organic cotton, there's no herbicides, there's no pesticides, there's no dyes, there isn't anything in there that can actually cause any harm to a woman's body. And that's why we found that having organic cotton was the best thing to do, and also for not just the top sheet but all internal layers as well. Most of the other sanitation pads which are out there, those which are washable solutions, the quality is not as high as what we tried to make this the best product out there. So we don't use PUL as a waterproofer, and we don't dye the pads on the internal layering. So everything about them is top quality. Even the edging as well, we double stitch them for longevity and durability. We don't use an overlocker because we want the pads to last at least 2 to 3 years, if not longer. And if you're lucky like my wife, hers are now on 4.5 years. It's great for the environment because it just means that less is going to end up in landfill as well. I don't need to test my product on animals, and they're not tested on animals. There is no toxicity in there. There is no herbicides in there. There's no pesticides in there. The product is cotton. It's purely natural, so there's no need to test it on animals. So because we're doing it, making such a natural product, animals can be happy in the fact that we don't need to do any testing, and even if we did do testing, we wouldn't do testing on animals anyway. I think there's far better ways these days that we can test products and we can test the level of toxicity. But if a product has the opportunity of being toxic, or if there is even an opportunity for there being some sort of toxicity in there, why are we using it anyway? Why are we not just using a natural product? You don't need to test. And that's where Clothpad comes in, because you don't need to test organic cotton. There is no toxicity in there. There isn't anything to happen, anything that it can occur. There isn't any negative effect that can happen to a woman from using organic cotton. Menstrual waste and the question around menstrual waste is absolutely massive. And the amount of product that is going into landfill that is not biodegradable is massive. And if you think of that over a woman's lifespan, you're doing anywhere between, you're throwing away anywhere between 200 to 300 kilograms within a menstrual lifespan. That's a lot of waste. A lot of that waste doesn't degrade. It has a lot of petrochemical liners on there, there's plastics in there. These things just don't degrade. So whatever you're using, whatever maybe your mother was using, whatever your children were using, it'll still be around there for our grandchildren now and our great-grandchildren. So it's just a massive environmental issue. And then if it is actually incinerated as well, okay, yes, it's gone, but then you're causing pollution in the airs. So either way, this sort of disposable products, they're not environmentally friendly. This one here is environmentally friendly because you don't throw it away. It's washable. So you can keep them for 2 to 3 years is what we say is a minimum, and then if you treat them like they should have a lot longer lifespan in them as well. So in that case, the environment is very happy for these because there is no landfill being created by them each year or each month as there is with other standard products. Cotton itself is a great natural product, but depending on the cultivation technique and depending on how they've actually grown the cotton can be an issue. So if they've used pesticides, herbicides, all of these things in the production of the cotton, these things will become residual. So there's two facets of that which are negative. One, that it affects the environment because these chemicals will stay in the environment, as well as that it also affects the pads and affects the cotton because the chemicals will stay within the cotton. So if you're buying a product and it's not organic cotton, then there is a possibility that there could be these chemicals in there. And it's about having a product that's chemical free and about using a product that's going on a very natural part of the body that remains natural. That's why for us, we're using organic cotton. And the organic cotton, there's assurance said that there is no herbicides, there's no pesticides, there's no chemicals used in the production of this cotton. So then you know what's touching your body is absolutely natural. The washing question is the big question, how you wash them. It's all about soaking. There are some great products out there. We've got our own soap. We have what is an EM probiotic soap. That's a fantastic laundry soap and that's great for washing the pads, keeping them nice and clean as well. But it's all about just soaking the pads as soon as possible. You can hand wash them or machine wash them. Again, depending on the product you use, make sure that you're using a more natural product. That way you're going to keep the product natural as well. So whatever you wash them with can be kept inside them, will remain inside the pads. So you need to make sure that it is a natural product as well. At the moment here in Australia, for Australia and New Zealand, we have 16 different patents. We have 3 more patents coming, and my wife, who is my partner and my colleague in the business, she loves adding on more patents as well. So we've got another 3 coming. So we'll have 19 by the end of the year. That's also for 6 different sizes. So we have right from a panty liner right up to the super ultra overnight. Panty liner is fantastic just for daily use. Also as well, the panty liner and small are great for those who are using cups. They're great as a backup. Then you've got right up to the super ultra overnight, which is fantastic for, say, light blood leakage and also for maternity pads as well. They're absolutely amazing. Plus we've got pouches which you can use to carry your hunter pads around in. We also have an EM probiotic laundry soap which has a special positive bacteria in there, which is actually great for keeping the pads nice and clean. The World Vegan Day last year, it was actually the first one that we attended, and the response that we had was overwhelming. It was amazing. I love to talk, probably too much, but on that day I could not talk enough. We had so many questions, we had so many people interested in our hunter pads. It was absolutely fantastic. I couldn't say enough about it. It was a brilliant day because we really got to talk to so many people. We got to showcase what our product's about. We had so much interest in there, and it was really just a fabulous response. From the overwhelming response we had last year at the World Vegan Day, we just decided that it was such a great response that we really wanted to to showcase our product again. But we got such a benefit from the World Vegan Day that we wanted to sort of give back as well, and we wanted to be the platinum sponsor, just to really push and drive our hunter pads out there. There is an opportunity for so many women to benefit from this product. Having to have a period every month is, again, not something that I'm sure a lot of women want to have. Very uncomfortable for a lot of women. We can make it more comfortable by this product. the reason I bought it to Australia was because I saw the benefit that my wife had from when she used it, and it was such a tremendous result for her. I thought that this could be the same sort of result we could bring to many other women in Australia and New Zealand, and that's why we decided to bring it here. But that's why we decided to be a platinum sponsor as well, because we want to get as many women onto this product as well, because of the benefit they can get from it, because of the benefit to the environment. It's an all-round win-win situation. As a platinum sponsor this year, we're absolutely excited because we've got a bigger space, a bigger area to showcase our hunter pads, but it's a free event, which is absolutely amazing. So come on down, have a great day. All the vegan food's there as well, our vegan products, and of course our hunter pads. It's great atmosphere, it's a lot of fun. Just take the day off, come and see hunter pads, come and enjoy yourself at the vegan day. Hunter pads, they're available on our website, which is www.hunterpad.com.au. We've got a growing amount of stockists throughout Australia. We're on all of the big online websites as well, so please have a look for us. You'll find us there. We do tester pads. We know that people, it's a big question sometimes on, is it going to be right for me? Am I going to like it? What's going to suit me? So that's why we decided to do the tester pad, and that's been amazing. And we give free postage on that. We send anywhere in Australia. We also send over to New Zealand. So please, if you're not sure about it, we've got the tester pad option there. Please go online, have a look at our tester pad, and you can benefit from it as well.